Hello everyone, it is RTSL 2022A. I am playing Caecius, or Caecius? For my sins, I've never played him before, so it's our first time. I'm USSR. Thanks to the RTSL Hunter for organising this one. Let's say hello. Okay, this is a pretty disgusting opening hand for the USSR. 3 of the 5 cards, 4 op cards and D-Style. No scoring cards. Can use Vietnam Revolts. Vietnam Revolts might not be a bad option, really. But yeah, tons of options. So 4-4-1 to start. Let me plug these into my hand tracker. NTB. NATO before Marshall, always nice. Vietnam Comic Con D-Style. Indo-Pakistani War. Blockade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see. Getting purged is nasty. Getting defected on Vietnam is a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. So we're not looking to blockade out anything because we hold D-Style. Ah, they're opening aggressively because I've got Marshall Plan. The modern setup. So, especially as we have 4 op cards, we'll headline Vietnam Revolts and see if we get purged. Just defected. Annoying, not the end of the world. And we'll do a big old coup on Italy to begin. And it's not that big. That is a shame, because of course with adjacency in France, they will be able to fill back up. So it goes. Big coup. Oh, I used nuclear test ban for NATO. That was silly, because they could have used Warsaw Pact. That's a whoopsie. And now, of course, they have to coup Iraq. So I suppose, in a way, that's not the end of the world for me. And we'll finish with the coup on Panama rather than Egypt. No, we're gonna choices. Middle East scoring over defectors in the headline. Yeah, they've not got Middle East scoring. That does put us at risk with CIA as well, but we'll take our chances. Boo! So with Asia scoring gone, D-Style into Thailand is less exciting. Ooh. Oh, I do feel like we want to D-Style aggressively into the mid-war zones now, especially as we hold Panama as well. We're going to start with... Ooh. Choices. We want Lebanon. We kind of want Thailand, mostly to keep them on the back foot. They're only an off taking Europe as well, which is a little annoying. I don't think we can afford. Yeah, can't afford to event into Pakistani war for the Middle Ops with Middle East the way it is. So we are gonna go Lebanon, Iran, because that does give us access to Pakistan as well. But we resent doing so, for the record. Whoa! With Lebanon taken, we can pull the op out of Syria, leaving East Germany. Okay, they get off to space first. Well done, them. If they're gonna aggressively space, that's a reason to hold blockade to AR6. So we'll take these puppies out. And we'll take both bits of South America. We will put one in Thailand. We'll put them to a decision in Thailand. Best of both worlds, split the difference, etc., etc. They may gamble here. They may speculate. They might say, all right, let's use a 3-up card to take Thailand. And then we can blockade them to finish. They don't. But we will blockade them. Best case scenario here, they give us something like decol because they've already spaced this turn. Worst case scenario, they've got a 3-up card like Suez and they take Thailand. But that's the way it goes sometimes. So we'll see. We're hoping to bag you an intervention next turn so we can use Marshall Plan with a bit more impunity. Shame to see SocGov go, but we'll be itching for something like De Gaulle duck and cover in the headline. Suez or De Gaulle are good with adjacency in Italy. And they've ditched De Gaulle and they've got a 2-up card. Life is cruel and unfair. We get Suez in the headline though, which is nice, which is definitely the headline with Marshall. And we have to hope we don't get purged. Korean. OG. IR. Captured Nazi. Sucks to get CIA. EU. And that's it. And we don't have purge. So there's a 50-50 chance we're getting purged, and we can't even take France this turn, which would be really, really gross. Instead, we get lucky. Middle East for a VP could be a lot worse. So we'll bag up Marshall for 4 and give up our coup, which is a little frustrating. But we have got Korean War for Milops if they coup successfully. We've also given up Europe. The VP tracker's not really on our side here. Oppo's done very well to ditch them all cheap. And a big coup in Iran that gives up adjacency in Pakistan makes us start to look really stupid in Asia as well. But they may just want to clean us out of Angola or get a foothold in South America in the early game. All of those things are nice too. Eight in the draw, 7 in the draw pile. What have I missed? NORAD was used for ops in turn 1. Yeah, there we go. Up to date. So the use of Marshall to take France really just guarantees we're never going to dominate Europe. But it's a lot better than being dominated in Europe. I mean, yeah, coups the most likely thing here. The deck is stacked slightly redder. Arab Israel's also in the deck, which may help us out. Cambridge 5 is a nothing card now. I can't see him not cooing, but let's see if I get surprised. 5, 6, 7. There it is. Iran. Nope. Going for the foothold in South America. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 in South Korea. With independent reds before Romanian abdication comes out. So Truman, Containment, and Duck and Cover are the last blue cards in the deck. I like Event Captured Nazi, possibly Space East Europe, Olympic Games to take South Korea and then Korean War to event for Milops, which does allow them to take Brazil. We may not have the luxury of spacing East European unrest, but having played Warsaw Pact, we do. Overprotect, overprotect. Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Okay, so we'll move into Pakistan, and then we'll use East Europe unrest to take India. With Indo-Pakistani war having gone, at least they can support one another. Haven't seen Duck and Cover yet. Need to watch for that with CIA in our hand. And if we don't see it this turn, Oppo's going to know I've got it. Whoa! What's going on here? That's a little strange. Cambridge 5. Yep, okay. So we will use East European unrest to take India as well. Not giving up battlegrounds anytime soon. And then I like event captured Nazi, event Korean War. Not great, but it'll do. I guess the issue with that is that we haven't seen Truman either, and a tap of France puts us in a bad place. So I'm not sure whether burning the China card is the move. UNR NASA, okie dokie. Now, that is a dilemma. We are going to bide our time by venting captured Nazi. Let's see whether or not we can. There goes Truman. Okay, that gives us some more outs. So we will event Korean War for Milops. And we're hoping for a 50-50 flip. That would be grand. Please, please. Success. Thank you very much. War gods. War pigs? Dogs of war rather than gods of war? Hoping for decol, so we can take Nigeria and also some of the smaller Op Asia non-battlegrounds, because we of course now have decent critical mass in Asia. Let's see, it's containment, so they know we've got CIA. If we don't get dealt duck and cover, we do. That's a bonus. But I think we lead with de Gaulle, which settles France. They don't know we have that, and they know we've got decol. Romanian abdication. So they've got Europe scoring Purge, Arab Israel. We have Fidel. Europe, Purge, and Arab Israel. US to a de Gaulle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and containment AR6. Yeah, de Gaulle's got to be the headline here, and we're likely to be purged. Yeah. Will we get defected in the reshuffle? Oh, splendid. Okay. Ooh. So we've got a likely unprofitable coup on Venezuela. Yeah, coup on Venezuela is very hard, even with 4 ops. But I think we want to space duck and cover and hold CIA another round. If we can get Brezhnev and space it, so much the better. And we want to try and hold up Milops, unless they've got Indo-Pakistani war in the reshuffle. So. We're going to go big. We're going to go for the win. So we're looking for a 3 through 6 here. So 2/3 chance of cleaning them out. 4, 5, or 6 is much better for us, though. Please, please, please. No. Worth a try. Can't blame a guy for trying. Next up is Decol. Space Duck and Cover, Event Fidel, Romanian Abdication for Ops, Containment AR6. So Space, 6, Event, probably Event, pretty certainly Event, Ops. So cause a bit of trouble in Asia. Yeah. So implausibly going in with a decent score, unless they dominate the Middle East and score it this turn, we're likely to be going in around the -6 mark and developed in South America and Africa, with the downside that they're still in Venezuela. But so it goes. Yeah. Could have gone worse. Want to hold off spacing Duck and Cover in case they aggressively 5-year plan us. I don't expect that. That would be pretty mad. So yeah, what do I expect to see here? Shoring up Venezuela again. Or playing into Syria if they've got Middle East scoring. If they do, I'm inclined to give up the China card. Taking Iraq and Iran and putting one in Saudi. Although that feels a little sickening. What do we know they have? We know they've got Persian Arab-Israeli war. They may play 2 to 0 with Arab-Israeli war just to make it a 5 or a 6 on the war card, with Milops having scored, which would be deceptive. Ooh, they've got Ops falling out their backside this turn. Yeah, preparing for decol. That's not bad. I expect to see one AWP go into Burma, Vietnam, Malaysia, or the Philippines just to level up Asia here. Mostly as it's a cautious gesture. And the fact that they've got Ops falling out their backside. Yeah, fine. That sells Asia's hash for the time being. So, plenty of 3-up cards left in the deck. I think we're going to pop an extra 1 in Nigeria. For now. Little bland. And with containment, we'll likely do the same. Here it comes. Ping. Boo. Okay. Interesting doing that afterwards. Okay. Well, that takes me a little by surprise, but I'll live with it. Right, we'll event Fidel. If you've got Middle East scoring, well done. Because you've totally wrong-footed me if you do. Unbelievable! Wow. Good work. Well, I'll own that. I'll own all pieces of that. And the turtle doesn't space either. Boo. AR6 containment will take Zaire, and we'll put 2 in Panama, I think. Hoping for liberation theology, and then 1 in Zaire. We won't worry too much about Chile, but Voice of America will cripple us in turn 4. Well, I didn't read that play line, so well played, well played. I would have filled up Syria first all day long. Ooh, this is going to be hard. Ooh, lucky. Ooh. And containment, we'll go Zaire and 2 in Panama. So they know we've got CIA. We really, really want a Brezhnev. Otherwise, we're going to be lumbered with this bloody card for quite a while. What do you got? We'd really like Hunter in the headline, I guess, actually, to try and sort South America back out. Hunter's going to be a pretty massive card, as is Brush and ABM, as they always are. Stating the obvious. So, going in closer to 0 is a disappointment. But so it goes. And what do they do with their bonus? Influence. Yeah, presence list dom in South America. Definitely want Hunter. And instead we get South America and nothing else. So Che with a big fat coup on Brazil to follow. Looks good. And we could salt purge to ditch CIA more safely. So it could have gone worse. Formosa. Yasuri. Yes, Suri. Panama. Salt. Nixon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And South America scoring. So yeah, Che in the headline. And we're going to go Colombia, Saharan states. Assuming we don't get defected. Oh, well, that's a bonus with Salt coming up. My opponent is very happy giving up scoring cards on the cusp. Big old coup of Brazil coming. Come on, be good. Do want a 4, 5, or 6 here, please. Oh, come on! So we will be ditching South America scoring for the grand prize of -2. Unless they coup Colombia, in which case we have to take Chile and Argentina. Absolutely rotten price on cooing so far. Blech. So what are we looking at here? Yeah, we'll ditch South America scoring for -2. Not happy about that. But we weren't going to fight for it either. So the choice is to play the China card and then Nixon and Yasuri. Ooh, that's a spicy Southeast Asia scoring. Scoreline racing away from us just now. Alright, we're going to salt purge and get rid of CIA, I think. Well, we could do that later in the turn. Do we space first? Let's space Nixon and hope they don't have one small step. Of course, the first thing we had to do is successfully space, which we abjectly failed to do. 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So hold Yasuri, Panama and Formosa for ops, salt purge. There's Asia scoring, not that it matters too much to us. One in Iran, 2 in Middle East has been scored. I suppose it's better than nothing. Does score an OPEC VP. But we want to do that. So we'll do Formosa into Iraq first. But yeah, that's fine. I guess, yeah, that's true. If we're going to assault, they're going to get a couple of coups. SOCGov, do they have more success in space than we do? Of course they do. Good for them. Panama Canal to Iran. So salt, purge, ditch CIA AR7. Unless they bear trap us. That'll be fun. Cambridge 5. Yep, sensible. So we will salt purge. Whoa, what happened there? So purge is back in hand. Salt's gone. Defcon's 4. So we do have to use CIA AR7, so they're going to get 2 back-to-back coups, but hopefully with a very low up hand. There's a 1. Lads. Not bad, though. But we get rid of CIA. Defcon suicide isn't our concern, mind. The scoreline is. But a coup on Mexico and Central America would be great. And that didn't go great for him. So where is our op going? we will shore up Panama a drop. Well, we don't want to headline purge with defectors unknown, but things like purge Quagmire could turn the face of the game. But with Central America the only unscored region, we need to coup Mexico and score it for control, really. Any less, and the scoreline's going to be well behind. Brezhnev is a complete waste for us. Nicaragua and Uruguay. Yeah, okay. UN intervention is back in the draw pile, so we will bury you is not a perfect headline. We could get NATO or Muslim Rev with missile envy. And we can't be locked out. So missile envy is good, I think. We'll be spacing grain sales this turn. Let's hope to make gains with missile envy. Plus, it's just an all-round fun headline, isn't it? Five-year plan. That's nasty. Panama the likely target. I think that's likely than Pakistan. Africa's been scored. Attack the unscored region. Usually a sound bet. Might keep DEFCON at 4 if they've got lone gunmen. And can hand me a red card. So we'll be looking at space grain sales and probably hold defectors through the turn. I hope hold 5-year plan through the turn, because we can 5-year plan away a bad scorecard. Although that means holding it a whole turn because of AR. The reshuffle not till turn 7. So actually maybe we're not holding 5-year plan. That said, if we're not holding 5-year plan, we're using it to ditch another card. So I guess we event and repair Usuri Skirmish and 5-year plan away defectors for an extra op. But grain sales is the space card, no doubt. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Setting up realigns. Yeah, we're going to buy into it though. We're going to coup Mexico. Nice. And then we are going to make them want it. So they can have a counter coup, leaving us dominated there. Ooh, that feels bad, but the alternative is getting our ass realigned out of everywhere. This at least starts a coup war. Yep. Then they're going to use missile envy. So they're probably going to coup Haiti or Guatemala. Go for it. I'm not sure that's best, but I'm doing it. So yeah, what we're going to see here, I think a coup on Haiti with missile envy, rather than go for a battleground. Oh, okay. Well, they seem to be not too unhappy about Central America shaping up the way it is right now. Right, we can space anytime we like. I think we event South African unrest and take back Angola. Start to make a run at that. Okay, here comes the coup war. Oh, interesting. Attacking unscored regions, I'm alright with. We'll space grain sales. No, wait, maybe we'll take South Africa and overprotect Angola so we can set up a flip with Zaire. UNI. There it is. So now we'll definitely take Chile before it's too late. And also overprotect some other areas before Yasuri comes down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That doesn't feel great, but we're doing it. Well, they've had a tough hand this turn. 2 op, 1 op, 1 op. Apart from ABM in the headline. Frustratingly, it looks like they've either got Ask Not and Central America scoring or they don't have it this turn. Ooh. Well, that blows everything out the water for us in Central America, which is a shame. Very frustrating. Build up an awful lot of effort for a massive swing in Panama. That explains the coup in Colombia, though. Respect. Quagmire space, very sensible. It misses, that's a bonus for us. Are we cooing Nicaragua? For some extra breathing space. No, first we'll event and resolve Yasuri before it gets any worse. Yep. That means they need a 4-op card to contest Korea. NATO went in missile MV, so only Muslim Revolution allows them to resolve. And then maybe we'll 5-year plan, hoping to bring defectors rather than NORAD. If they contest South Korea. Formosa still in play. So that is a big potential swing in Asia. And shuttle deployments is still not seen. I don't think they're going to play Muslim Rev for it though. 1, 2, 3, 4 VP, not bad. So we'll just use defectors. And we will take Dominican Republic as well. So if they coup Nicaragua, we still have domination in the headline. That scoreline, ugh, so gross. Yep. So Junta would be nice, I think. Might as well threaten Dom. And we got lane gunman. That's a serious shame. Liberation theology. Lone gunman. You two. Got Rev. Nassau. Vietnam. The Trap. Libc and 5-year plan. Oh, not great. Not great at all. Liberation theology to retake Nicaragua and get a clean coup on Zaire, I guess, right? That'll do. Yeah. Uy, Junta 2 into Guatemala, all the rear lines would be a disgusting headline to face. So spacing Bear Trap from this hand, definitely. Puppet. El Salvador's level up's annoying. Peru's annoying. Peru's sufficiently annoying, actually, that a coup on Argentina would probably be best if they played into Peru. Game is not looking great. Especially not now we've been dealt lone gunman. I think actually chances of victory here are slim to none. But we will truck on. Okay, lucky to dodge Peru. And because we've dodged Peru, we're going to take Zaire instead. So more than a 2 would be lovely, please, and thank you. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. One of those days, is it? So what do we got? Sadat still hasn't gone, so we can't even safely event NASA, but we're eventing Cultural Revolution. Spacing Bear Trap. So we may well be eating NORAD. Still, if they play into Zaire, we space NORAD first, right? In the hopes of getting to the 2VP square first. Which, you know, we almost certainly won't do, but so it goes. Okay, so they're dead set on the coup wars for Central America. So we do have to coup back. Please, more than a 2. Please. Splendid. So that suggests they don't have Arsenot, and they are going for it. Back and forth, here we go. Oh boy. Well, throw up card time. Please, more than a 2, please. Oh no! So now we get realigned out of Cuba, so we better take Zaire when that happens. Cooing has been absolute garbage this game. So from control turn 4 to being dominated turn 6 is the likely outcome. What a never-ending joy Central America has been, spreading its delights. Yaha! Miss. Oh, okay. We'll force them to use a 3-up card, so we'll coup Nicaragua. Ugh. Total garbage. Ugh. Absolute garbage. So probably sizing up here. Drop Central America scoring for -1. Use a China card to take Cuba, but still not dominate. Yep, okay. Doing that thing. Okay, so we will, now we have the China card, use Cultural Revolution to take Zaire and put another one in Nicaragua to pretty much robustly deny Central America. Yeah, and we've still got Bear Trap to space, and then we can 5-year plan NASA for a few extra ops. But yeah, all in all, a very disappointing gambit on Central America. Retaking Africa is small beer in comparison, as it's an unscored region, and also Panama's just going to be such a hard nut to crack. We may want to coup Colombia just to try and hope to bink brush war in the reshuffle, which is rotten. Please miss. Good. So we will try. Ah, boo! Blimey, Hunter is still not out. Whew. Let's see, what would be nice? Junta, 2 into Cuba, coup Argentina, 4 op card into Cuba to dominate. God, Voice of America still hasn't been either. Gonna get absolutely bleeding reamed. Yeah, DEFCON away NASA. Overprotect a bunch placed in Central America. That felt bad. But no worse than everything else that's going on badly. Whee! Yeah, so short of sticking them with Lone Gunman in the end game, this game is petering out towards a defeat again. Had quite the run of those. Maybe I'm no good at this game. Who knows? Oh, so many nasty cards they still to come out. OAS, Colonial Rear Guards, Voice of America, Nuclear Subs to clean up stuff, Hunter. Lots of things that can do damage. Lots and lots and lots. That's a bonus for us though. Okay, Hunter is great for us though. And Muslim Rev can flip Cuba, so we'll go for it. But they do have one small step, which is unfortunate for us. One small step, sorry, Voice of America, which is even more unfortunate. The Muslim Rev, Portuguese Empire went. OAS and Colonial Rear Guards. John Paul, OG, Stepper, Summit, Hunter. Kitchen debate's currently unplayable. We have to make the most of that. So they've got Sadat, Nuclear Subs, Voice of America, Arsenal, Central America, Cuban Missile Crisis, Allende, and Willy. Ooh, that's a shame. Wonder if that means they're going to try holding Arsenal through the term. Because I would have just been ditching Arsenal with that. Oh well. So Central America scoring gone. Okay. Well, if you're going to do that, let's put 2 in Argentina and try and coup there. Oh well. We're not going to use Muslim Rev, right? They've got Sadat. They've got access. Let's level up while we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Taiwan is 8. So we're not even going to meaningfully contest in Asia either. Ooh, this is not good. Ooh. Oh God. No, okay, we'll use Mazimrev and we'll put 3 in Argentina and 1 in Saudi? Saudi's we've seen Camp David go, so maybe Israel's better than Saudi because of AWACS. So we'll put it in Israel. We'll be looking at Space Colonial Rearguards. Oh, VOA's going to hit us so bad. Murdered by War Games is my bet. It's funny in a way because the board all looks pretty neutral, but things have not gone to plan. The coups have all been total garbage. Realigns saved our bacon a little, which was nice. Goes for it. Fails. That's good. So let's have a crack. Oh, for goodness sake. I guess that's the problem with the USSR, right? Neutrality isn't that good for them, right? If we just dominated Asia and Europe, the board would be totally different. But those couple of non-battlegrounds make all the difference. Going for it. So here's to hoping they don't immediately have Middle East scoring. We'll go Olympic Games and kitchen debates. Or are we going to get stung by Middle East scoring again? No. Okay, so they're gunning for Africa now. So we want to start jamming Asia while they coup away at Africa. Should have counted battlegrounds first and seen whether the kitchen debates gets turned on by this. Well, it doesn't. That's lucky for us. So we'll coup there and try and set up some realigns because Algeria and Nigeria are both quite juicy. Okay, so big realigns here. Got to use the China card. Start with Nigeria. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! What a joke! +1s up and down the length of Africa and can't even realign the first bloody one. What an absolute joke. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, let's hope for the one-op Hail Mary on Algeria. No? Well, I am Jack's total lack of surprise. That was absolute and utter garbage. So let's hope they get War Games next turn. We can swiftly kill off this game now. Having handed over the China card with those hopeful realigns, they're safe from lone gunmen unless we're dealt cultural diplomacy. Cultural revolution. Get the names right. Yeah, not looking good. Yeah, Africa scoring. Great, 1 turn late. Fantastic. I guess it's got to be Iran-Contra. And a UN intervention coup. To try and recover Africa, I think. That sells that hash. There was thinking we could still flip Africa. But this is probably going to Angola. Oh no, going influence, okay. Although that doesn't make us much better off. Duck and cover, coup, Nigeria. Dear, dear, dear. Right, let's hope for war games. And even if we don't hope for war games, we've got Africa scoring, so they'll go over the top like as not. Well, I never. What a game. I may be thinking with tunnel vision, but I don't remember a single decent coup or game. They've all been vastly underpowered. And with only 1 and 2 op cards, we're just going to hand over Africa scoring for -5 VP in a second and hope the game's all done and dusted. Have you got a way of scoring 2 VP? Want to go to space? Got South America? Haven't got war games, interestingly. Here it comes. There it is. Well done. Good game. Well played. Totally deserving win. So that puts me 2 and 3 in the RTSL League, halfway through the season. So maybe relegation's looming again. But very well played. So they go. Maybe we'll book a win at some point this year. Couple more games coming ahead. Next Friday the 13th in the evening, around 8:30 UK time, I'll be playing another RTSL game, and I'm trying to queue up another as well, sometime this or next week. So I'll keep you posted, but they'll be up when they're up, and hopefully at some point we'll win a game, because now I'm starting to think, when's the last time I put a video up that I actually won? But, you know, let me know if there's something I could have done differently. But I think fundamentally the inability to coup at times of crisis were the thing that murdered me here. But there we go. Until the next one, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.